In all honesty, dealing with energy companies is a nightmare for someone that doesn't know the market. Mrs Energy, we know, has relationships with people at all the utilities providers. She can get to them directly, whereas with us, we go to an unnamed character sitting behind a desk, and the chances of us getting, one, the right answer, and two, the best deal are minimal to zilch. We know that Mrs Energy can get right to the correct character and get us the best deal that's possible available at that day. Mrs Energy knows when our contracts are due for renewal. If we were to miss that deadline, we had to go back to our client and justify a void period, then we're not doing our job correctly. So we know that Mrs Energy will deal with that for us, and that, as I say, at all points that we're getting the best rate. Yeah, the great thing about the service that Mrs Energy provides is it costs us as a company nothing. The benefits are passed on to our client, and it helps with our best value. Yeah, the spreadsheets that Mrs Energy provides to us are really good when it comes to putting the annual service budget together. We know from the spreadsheet how much annually it's going to cost us for output, and therefore we can put a precise service budget together, which, you know, at the end of the day helps our forecasting.
Got 4 restaurants in Harrogate, Damianki, Cattleman's, South Posada and Albert's, I went blank there. And I use Mrs Energy because obviously a lot of gas, a lot of electricity. I am very busy, so anything that can help me out, you know, very good professional service. They tell me when I need to renew things, they'll give me some quotes, they'll give me some opinions and advice, and it makes it a one-stop shop, and really enjoy using them. Yeah. No, it's free, which is another word I like, surprisingly enough. So anything that helps me and it doesn't cost me any more money, that's really good. I thoroughly recommend Mrs Energy. Very professional, very good.
Okay, what I liked about Mrs Energy was she's a free service. She came to see me, I didn't have to go anywhere, and she saved me money. She completely dealt with everything. I didn't have to input. I just gave her my energy bills, and she just sorted it out. And then at the end of the month, she just said, "Right, you've saved £240, which is great."
Hello, my name is Roger Williams. I represent Horizon Healthcare Partnership Limited. We have 5 care homes supporting adults with a learning disability. We were introduced to Mrs Energy through BNI, which has proved extremely beneficial to us because Mrs Energy has saved us £1,000 with one of our utility bills. Our core business is providing support and care for people with a learning disability, so we haven't got the time to focus on utilities and utility companies and all the confusion that can often cause. So Mrs Energy has been able to help us with this in terms of being able to take all the workload off us and provide an excellent service in terms of contacting utility companies and enabling us to be able to focus on what we're meant to be doing. Since Horizon Healthcare began in 2007, we've noticed utility bills increasing and almost doubling in the first of our homes to open. So it's extremely reassuring to have Mrs Energy involved with us, enabling the best prices to be obtained and to work for our best interests, enabling me to get on with the work we're requiring to be able to be done.